Hi, my name is Dean Nelson. I'm the Vice President of Global Foundation Services at eBay. And so I run data centers, networking, and global supply chain. So I pay the power bill, and I also, my team selects the hardware that we actually put in the data center. So eBay is growing rapidly right now. We have over 300 million items for sale on the site, and over $8 billion worth of mobile transactions have happened, or are going to happen this year. So $68 billion worth of transactions overall on our site. So it's growing rapidly. But Project Mercury, let me talk about that. This is a data center we built in Phoenix, Arizona, and we pushed the envelope quite a bit on this. And there's really 4 elements that we looked at, 3 core elements and then 1 that we map. The first one is facilities and IT alignment. And inside of my group, we pay the power bill, right, like we were saying. And we also brought everybody together, so that's the ones designing the data center, to the ones operating the data center, to the ones actually commissioning the data center. And then we brought the IT folks in at the same time. So by having all of them at the same table, we're able to actually achieve incredible efficiencies. So first, alignment was critical. The second one was using PUE as a design driver, not as an afterthought. It really is that we set a target of 1.2 sustained PUE, average over the year, at 80% load. And then the design team was going to be held accountable for it. So that means everybody really has to think about how it's going to not only be designed, but how it's going to be operated. So that worked out really well. And the third element was TCO as a decision maker. And that was where we put out RFPs that would, and for the IT side, that we would ask for the unit cost of the server, so we know the depreciation of that. That's one element. Then we asked for the wattage consumed on that device over a 3-year period, so its useful life, with our workload on it. So you think about a load that goes like this. So they had to think of what it meant at peak and also what it meant at idle. Okay, so we knew the actual cost of a server, total cost of ownership, if we put it into our data center for 3 years. We selected our hardware manufacturer solutions based on the result of that TCO. Okay, so facilities and IT aligned, then we have PUE as a design driver, and then we have TCO as a decision maker. And once we had all of those, then we also used the data center maturity model as the map. So we overlaid on there all the elements. We started plugging it in. What was great is before I presented at the Green Grids technical forum, I went in the night before and I took Project Mercury, because it does it as a building style or building case, and plugged in all the elements myself. And in 15 minutes, I had our map, the data center maturity model score based on Project Mercury. And so my team is doing much deeper dives into that, right, into the maturity model. But it worked out really well because I could see where we stood. And what surprised me a lot was how many of the leading factors. So we're 5-year advanced. That's level 5 in so many different areas. So it's great. We're doing good stuff in there. But there's opportunities areas in the other ones too. They're yellow or black. We should be addressing those to see what else we should do from the data center maturity model. So the punchline really for Project Mercury, once you have those elements together, the PUE that we're getting, the partial PUE and PUE is insanely efficient, meaning that the containers we deployed on the roof had 1,920 servers, sustaining 550 kilowatts of load in 20 racks. We were getting a partial PUE measurement on August 23rd.